School of Social Work at the University of Maryland. Taking all this information we're gathering, or all this data we're gathering, and turning it into information are two of the places that I think this project points to as good future investments.
I would have to say that although we've come a long way in child welfare research, I think a commitment to investing in knowledge development is probably an area that right now lags behind. If you were to look at the research and development budget in other fields, the private sector, business, manufacturing, you would find that we are really under-resourced as far as the research and development responsibilities that the field has. Increasingly, the expectations are that the field will be knowledge-based. It will do things because of what we know, not because of what we believe, although beliefs are an important part of what we know. But if we are going to pursue the objective of being more knowledge-driven, then that has to be followed with real opportunities to create that knowledge. And I think there's a lot to learn. The skill development has improved vastly, the training of researchers, and we face now the opportunity to bring all that together, but it requires investments.
I do think that the guidance can certainly help improve that, because if almost all the arrows in the guidance are pointing towards the need for better information to understand the families and children that we're working with, to understand the general flow of services that we deliver, and to clarify what the outcomes are for our children within child welfare and then outside.
Academic researchers have become more sensitive to the challenges of running a child welfare agency and the role that they can play. And I think child welfare directors have learned how to partner with researchers to further the common purpose of improving the child welfare system. So it's a good partnership, and as Rick said, it's nice to be able to represent that, the voice of the researchers. The quality of scholarship has improved, and I think, from my perspective, I would hope that that's one reason why we're invited to the table, so to speak.
I think a really important contribution of this guidance is that it will help agencies at almost all sizes to have some more consistency in terms of the tools that they bring to bear in doing this work. Every agency has child welfare investigations and foster care, but not every agency has a communications plan or a research plan, or for that matter even a strategic plan. So giving examples of how those can be helpful to them, linking them to other resources that will help them to understand some of the research issues or some of the communication issues, and virtually linking them to other people who are experts in those fields or those subfields of child welfare, I think is going to be really kind of help to reduce some of the variation that we see in this country around how child welfare services are delivered. The benefit of that would be that children in different parts of the country and their families may now receive a more common and higher quality level of services.